In today's video, I want to share some tips that are going to help us get more out of our diet, get less stressed out about little things that might not be worth so much attention and energy and stress, and that hopefully will help you get more out of this, get more out of it, and enjoy your journey a little more. So I'm going to share some things that might be very helpful, and we'll get right to it because I have a long list of things that I want to share with you. I want to be as helpful as possible. So number one, the first don't, I'm going to share the do's and don'ts of the OMAD diet. The first don't is don't obsess about your eating window, because it's just going to add a ton of stress to your life. I remember when I was starting, I was like, no, I gotta make it to the 23-hour window of fasting, and then I'll eat within only 1 hour so that I can get all the benefits out of it, right? Oh no, I'm not gonna get the same autophagy benefits and digestive, immune system, everything benefits, and the human growth hormone and testosterone. And I was going crazy. I was like, okay, just 20 more minutes or 45 more minutes until I get to my window. Please make it. Like, I'm starving, but I have to make it, and it's very inconvenient for me to wait that long today because of whatever, but I have to make it to my window. It drives you crazy. And remember that whenever you're doing a plan for health, for weight loss, for whatever benefit that you want your body to experience, if you're adding stress because of being too strict or being too whatever, that stress will counteract a little bit of the benefits that you would be getting from whatever you're doing. So I think there's a balance of, I'm gonna do everything I can to do it the right way, do it the best way possible for me, but also do everything I can to not stress out too much, right? Balance that out. Of course, we need to push a little bit. We need to do more than what we're used to get benefits and results outside of what we're already getting. So I get it. I'm that way too. I want to do it the best way possible and have some of that perfectionist mentality and all of that, but find what works for you. And the do for this point that I'm trying to make is that do remember that fasting over even 16 hours, but over 18 hours, over 20 hours, you'll get incredible benefits anyways. Don't obsess about getting to the 23-hour window. You will still get benefits. Your body's still detoxing. Your immune system is regenerating and doing everything it can to fight off whatever needs to fight off and have a little chance to replenish, recover. You will get the benefits. All right, so let's move on to point number two. Don't overeat due to the fear of not getting all your nutrients or all the calories that you need. Based on my experience, and I know some people in the OMAD world recommend to actually overeat, and I'm going to share why I don't think it's a good idea. I don't agree with that personally. If it works for you, amazing, keep doing it. For me, if I overeat, I feel like shit. My body now has to deal with all that stress from overeating. My liver, my system, everything needs to work way harder. And I know the feast and famine, I get it, but not all of us can handle such a big meal. I can't. A lot of people that I talk to can't. If you're afraid of not getting enough calories, just add a little more of like olive oil, avocado, like calorie dense foods, to do everything you can to get as many calories and nutrients. But do supplement if you need to. If you feel like you're not getting something, just supplement a multivitamin, multimineral, or specific minerals, whatever you need. Also do, if you need to, extend your eating window. If you need to have a 2-hour eating window so that you can spread it out a little more, eat slowly. Make sure you're chewing really well. Make sure you're breathing between bites. I know that the slower you eat, you can get the signal to your brain that you're full, but to me, I find it easier to extend my eating window and just eat slowly, have a kind of like a few little meals and spread it out over 2 hours instead of just one. And also do everything you can to support your digestion, so that if you feel like you need to eat more calories, if you feel like you need a bigger meal, Use the pre-meal drink. Watch my video on the pre-meal drink that I made. Use that before your meal. Use that throughout your meal, very tiny sips throughout your meal to support your digestion so you can handle a bigger meal. But don't obsess about the calories and nutrients. You'll get it right. Your body will start adapting, and you're intuitively, hope I said that right, you'll do what your body needs. But give your body a little time to adapt. Number 3 is don't obsess about calories and macros and all the little details while you're adapting. It could be a lot of changes at once, and like I said, if you're obsessing about the stuff, you're adding stress. Now your adrenals will pay the price, your thyroid and every other thing that stress affects, which is 99.9999% of your body, of your systems, right? Digestive system, immune system, everything will suffer if you're adding too much stress. So don't obsess about those little details. I suggest that at the beginning, we're all different, so if this doesn't work for you, if this doesn't resonate, don't do it. Don't take any tips that I share like I'm an expert on this. I just do it if it doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't support your body. I'm not claiming to be an expert, I'm just sharing from my experience so that I can help. But do, at the beginning, go by your appetite and listen to your body and your system while your body is adapting to this. If you don't have a lot of appetite at first, don't have a huge meal because someone on YouTube told you to have 3,000 calories. That doesn't work for me, it might not work for you. Your body is who you have to start listening to, instead of all the YouTube experts and everyone else and all the articles and blogs and stuff. Start with your body and what it's telling you and what you're experiencing, and go from there. You're not gonna die if for 1 week you undereat a little bit and you're missing a little bit of magnesium and a little bit of whatever for 1 week while you're adapting, and then you'll add a little more of that, and you'll continue to adapt, and you'll continue to make the changes necessary for your body to thrive on this. That's it for that point. I'm not gonna keep going with this. Number 4. Don't start your meal without a pre-meal routine. Support your body, support your digestion, get your digestion ready for a big meal. Because even though I said big meal, because even though if you're not doing a huge meal, it's going to be bigger than what you would have on one single meal if you're having 3 meals a day or even 2. So don't start eating without a pre-meal routine. Do, on the opposite end of the spectrum, do use a pre-meal drink. You can watch my video on that. Doesn't have to be that exact drink. I just share things so you can come up with your own drink. As I said, I'm not claiming to be an expert, I'm just sharing. Come up with your own drink, use the things that support your digestion, use the 5x5 breathing method that I share. Inhale for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds, do that 5 times. You now go from maybe a sympathetic state of being, fight or flight, to a parasympathetic rest and digest mode, state of being. So do that and you'll get so much more out of your meal. Now you will absorb your nutrients better. You'll be able to digest the meal better, so you absorb them better and you assimilate everything that you're getting out of your meal better. Last one, don't exercise too much when first adapting to the OMAD diet. Your system's going through changes, your system trying to adapt to a new way of eating. Find the right balance, because a lot of us, we get more energy and we feel better and we just want to push because you feel like now you can do everything, because now that warrior instinct is turned on from the fasting and all that, and you want to go and push and I can handle it. But remember that your body's adapting, your metabolism, your system's adapting to all this new way of eating, new way of life. So do find the right intensity that works for you, and please add more gentle things. Could be walking, it could be yoga, gentle kind of yoga, so that you support your system. I like yoga moves that add a lot of rotation, because now your organs get that little bit of a massage, get a little bit of help to detox, to do whatever they need to do. And deep breathing, of course, helps tremendously. Do some light hiking, a lot of stretching, add more light things while you're adapting, give your body the support that it needs, so you get so much more out of this diet. So those are the 5 points that I want to share. Hope they help, but share below something that you found helpful to you that maybe I missed. Of course, this is not everything that I can share with you, but I don't want to make a 20-minute video, so share below something that you feel would be very helpful, either in the don't category or the do category. And the last do is to subscribe to my channel and follow on Facebook, because I'll be sharing so much more about this. And if you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone if you feel like it would help them. Have an amazing day. I'll be back with a lot more. Have a beautiful day. See you soon.